Well, here we are again, whoop, 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 with Red Curtain Talk here at Biloxi Little Theater, or as its fans know, BLT. I am Eric Funches, the director of Alice Childress's play, Trouble in Mind. I have with me one of my longtime friends. I've known this young lady for so many years.
Yeah.
Miss Casey Farr.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am wonderful. So tell us, how did you come to know about Trouble in Mind?
So I had been keeping up with BLT
Okay.
since a friend of mine was in another play that y'all had previously had,
Color
and
Purple?
The Color Purple.
Yes, I know
Never
a friend.
played.
Yes,
Yes,
that is
one of a
a
kind.
mutual friend of ours.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
And so I ended up seeing another friend of mine. He had, I believe, reposted. And so I was just like, oh my God, what is this new play? Knew nothing about Alice Childress or Trouble in Mind.
Right.
And I know that since I played in Dreamgirls, I wanted to get back into acting. And that was years ago.
Gotcha.
And so I saw who I wanted to audition for, which was Millie, because I feel like we're just a little similar, or a lot similar.
Right.
I don't know if that's a good thing. But and so I put in my information and I auditioned.
Oh, I'm so glad you did.
Thank you.
Now, you've mentioned the name of the character you're playing, Millie, which
Yes,
she plays. Millie is in Trouble in Mind, but she's also in Chaos in Belleville,
Yes.
which is that play within the play. Let's talk about Millie as being in Trouble in Mind.
Okay.
Who do you see her as? How do you
Me.
see her? Really? How
Yeah,
so?
in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I think that sometimes I hide my feelings in humor. And I believe that she does that, and she can be a little sarcastic at times. But there is, to me, always like a deeper meaning behind why she does what she does. And so that's really, we're very similar in that way.
Yeah. She's also an advocate for people. We hear her say something in the play about they'll be calling me when they want to raise funds for him or whatever. You have a 501, right? Exactly. You have a 501c3, and so you're an advocate. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so I am the founder and CEO of Prepare Her Now. We're a nonprofit that helps to educate, support, and prepare girls for womanhood. But not just girls. We realize that it really takes a village to raise your child, and so we have resources and support that we offer the parents as well, parents and guardians, as they raise their children. So that's really what we do. We help to support parents in preparing the whole girl, academically and outside of school, because life is so much more than just what you learn inside of the classroom. And so we want to give them the best chance at success. Yeah.
That's beautiful. As
Thank
the young
you.
people say, life be life.
Life be life and the God be God. All right. Woo. 2025.
Okay. Woo, almost 2026. Can you
Almost.
believe
I
how
know.
fast this year has gone?
I wish it'd
My
hurry up.
goodness. So you ready for the next one?
Okay, 2026.
Well, it is December,
Hurry.
so
Yeah, thank God.
for anybody looking at this later on, it's like, this was December 2025. But anyway, so Millie, and she has a little thing with Willetta. What is the deal with those two?
To me, they're like sisters.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up with three. Woo!
You're having
Three
flashbacks up here.
sisters. And of course, I'm the youngest. So hence me and Willetta, she's older.
Right,
And I'll be-
You're the youngest.
And I hint at that a lot. Okay. But I
mercy.
feel like we're kind of like sisters. I was going to say she's jealous of me, but she's not. She's just, I feel like we kind of butt heads, but there's always going to be kind of like that underlying love there that we have for each other. But at the
You got me
beginning,
crying up here.
you'll see. At the beginning, we don't, but I think that there's love there, but there's also like that drama. Like,
So there's some interesting female energy that happens within this
sure
play.
is.
I mentioned in one of the other sessions how it's not just racism that gets talked about. We see or that we see develop in the play. We see ageism. We
do.
see sexism. And so there's the dynamic between you and Willetta kind of deals with both the ageism and the sexism, but it also deals with the thing in our own community, Black community, of that light versus dark skin thing. You know, so there's all these different layers that are just kind of portrayed and put in. Alice is, I mean, her writing is incredible to me.
It is.
You know, and she's done other things, and I've delved off into that. Like, this lady was just a genius. She's, oh my gosh, she's good. Talking about female energy.
Yeah.
There's another. Yeah. What's going on with between
that one right there?
Between you and between Millie and Judy. That's What is that all about?
Let me sit in my chair. Woo, she's something. You know, I think Millie, she's seen a lot.
Yeah.
And so when little Miss Judy comes in, there's nothing wrong with her, but Millie has seen the world in a different light.
Right.
And so she is just trying to protect what she's seen and protect certain people that she may feel is more naive. Right? And so little Miss Judy coming in, I don't want to give the show away, so you need to come and watch it.
Right.
But I think that Millie's just so protective of certain people. Yeah. And like I said, she just sees the world in a different light, and she knows things that other people don't really know or realize. And even when, I don't want to give it away, but even when Judy says certain things, like Millie, and then certain people kind of like, to her, or a certain person, you know, kind of like goes and moves.
We can say who that is.
We can say who that is.
Yeah, we can say who that is.
Oh, John.
Yeah. Did y'all catch that face?
Sorry.
You are funny. You're hilarious.
But that's really who she is. She's seen she sees things that other people, that she feels that other people don't see.
Now, you tapped into something that I think is really important, and you're not the only one. I think some of the best comedians are those who use humor to really kind of show pain in a different light, or either hide over. How important do you think it is in today's society right now with the things that people go through, and particularly in our community, because we've been a community that has seen counseling as taboo?
Yeah.
How important do you think humor is, finding places to go, knowing how to have certain skill sets when it comes to dealing with your mental health? What is your viewpoint on that?
Okay. So you asked me a couple questions.
I did. Yeah.
Humor. I think humor can be very healthy, but it's at the right time, right? Because I think sometimes we use humor to skate over very serious topics instead of facing them head on. And I've seen that even sometimes, like in my own family, where we would use humor to cover up pain, right? And I think that that's even for a lot of communities, or a lot of people in the Black community, right? We use a lot of humor. And so I think that that's just with even comedians. And I think that sometimes you use it not even realizing that you're doing it only to cover up pain.
It just ends up being a coping mechanism.
That's really what it is. Well, I mean, we're you know, you've been crying on the stage from laughter, so, you know, and I'm not saying that I'm the funniest person, but that's typically what we do a lot for a lot of us. What was your other question?
Well, the other part was that we need to find other coping skills, and that counseling can do that. And so, how do you, because you and I have had this conversation, you know, privately, how do you see that as being a tool that can be used more by our community?
Ooh, therapy.
Yes.
For one, I think that I think everybody needs therapy.
Thank you.
I really do. It's not, we can't just single it out to one group,
Right.
right? I think that everybody needs therapy because therapy can be very healing, right?
Yeah.
You discover a lot about yourself. You discover a lot about the world.
Yeah.
I think even older people need therapy. I
Very
think
good.
growing up in a household, a lot of the time we're told what happens at home stays at home, right? But what happens when there's hurt and pain and things that begin in the household?
Yeah.
And you need a way to escape that. And I think that therapists allow people, it opens up a different world where people are able to express, and it's not just, I'm not saying that it's just about pain, right?
Right.
But you're able to talk about life, and you're not judged for it, right? So, but I think that all of us need a safe space that we can go in and just let it all out. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's very beneficial for people of all color, not just blacks, not just whites, not just green or purple or orange, but every race, because I think that then healing takes place, right? Healing comes in, and then you even begin to see point of view of, you know, a person of a different color, and begin to understand and heal from that. And then, you know, we can hopefully one day, you know, maybe I don't know when, but come together and be what I envision for our country to be. You know, so
for our world to be.
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying that. You know, I hadn't mentioned this in any of the other sessions, but I think it's very apropos that I do so now. We've talked through a little bit as a group, as a collective, this book, The Anti-Racist. The doctor that wrote this, he brings out so many wonderful points. Just give a little bit, because you talk about the healing, and that's why I'm bringing this up. And you and I have talked before about how we really pray that people can go away from this healed, that, you know, that they find a place where they are able to grow and heal and mature. Give me just a little bit of what your take from the book, The Anti-Racist, How to Be an Anti-Racist, has affected you or given you something?
So I had chapter 6, body. And it was a lot, like reading it, just reading that one chapter. So I can't even imagine how my mind is going to be once I'm completely done, or how I'm going to be transformed from reading the entire book. But it made me realize that sometimes in our own community, we're our worst enemy, right? And we've taken, and it's okay to speak about the hurt and the pain that you felt, or that your great-grandmother or your grandmother felt during that time of extreme pain, right? But I think that I want to say this without getting emotional. I think it's important how we use that pain, and not to blame people for the faults of others, right? Because not all people are the same. And people deserve to have a clean slate and not be judged based on, like I said, just based on the faults of others. It's like, or even looked at, because we can sit here and say, and this isn't the truth, right? All white people are not racist, right?
Exactly.
All black people are not drug dealers. All black people are not racist. But I think a lot of the times we can be even against our own kind.
That's true.
And it's like, if we're gonna sit here and acknowledge or say this was done to us, then we also have to acknowledge what we have done to ourselves or to our own community, right? And so people do need to go out and buy that book. And support him, because he really hits on things that not everyone thinks about. It really just kind of, you know, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, it is. It's a powerful.
It is a very powerful book, but once again, it can be very enlightening and very healing. That's another form of therapy.
It really
People
is.
need to read more. You know, we need to open that book, the Bible especially, but open that book and begin to like read. especially this book. Like it is so enlightening and so healing. But yeah, I just think that we're a lot of the times at war with ourselves. And I just think that and really that's what it is for me. It's healing, right? Especially in 2025. It's been something, but I do believe that we're in a time right now with just how the world is and how it's going. We have to begin to heal, grow, forgive, and move forward. Yeah.
Well, I guess we won't get a spoiler here.
You might not
just
get a
got
spoiler. Just come see the show.
Come see the show. That's all I got for you. That's all she got for you. Come see the show.
Don't look
Well,
too
I
hard,
hope
girl.
you
It
have
ain't
had
paid
a
for.
great time with us because I've had a great time, even to tears. So yeah, come and see Alice Childress' Trouble in Mind, done by none other than the crew and cast of Biloxi Little Theater. We'll see you then.